Discretion is advised. Mama Black.
This program contains language and sequences some viewers may find disturbing.
Well, it's the story that left everyone shaking their heads today. Two teenagers robbed two 9-year-olds at a lemonade stand. But tonight, those young victims are bouncing back thanks to help from the community. The two suspects are under arrest, too. Fox 13's Evan Lambert has been following this story all day for us. So, Evan, I'm guessing that lemonade stand had a record-setting day after this story aired.
They did, Chris. They made back more than double what they lost yesterday, and they learned an important lesson that there is more good out there than bad. When life gives you lemons,
we need more lemons,
and you're 9,
they're samples.
You start a lemonade stand. That's what Lucas White did yesterday in this Lutz neighborhood off Livingston Avenue.
That is real good.
Business was good until deputies say two teens weren't happy with how much lemonade $1 bought them.
He said that he was gonna hurt us if we didn't go get a cup, if we didn't get a bigger cup. So then I splashed water on him and he pushed me down.
Lucas says 19-year-old Deontay Small and his 16-year-old friend then stole his iPod that was sitting on the stand and the $13 Lucas and his friends had just made.
I was really scared because I didn't think that I was gonna get my iPod back. And I was kind of sad, really sad actually.
But the robbery couldn't put out Lucas's capitalist flame.
That's it, that's all we need.
He opened back up Thursday, and even more customers came. Frank Kenny heard about the robbery and was extra generous.
No kid should try to do something entrepreneurial and try to make something happen for himself. And the lesson that he gets taught is that someone's going to take it away.
Now the lesson these kids are learning is that despite setbacks,
we got $5.
hard work can pay off.
Even though they robbed us, it was fun doing it. It was fun making all the money, having all the people come up, compliment us of making it.
And I'm told the lemonade stand will stay open until these kids go back to school. We stopped by the suspect's home and we talked with his roommate. He says that he calls this guy a good kid and that says that these allegations don't sound right.
I'm gonna put this on there, alright? Just gonna apply pressure, alright? Alright, we got medics coming, okay? What happened tonight, man?
I keep hearing all these voices, they told me.
Okay. Alright, just stay with us, alright? You're gonna be okay, alright, bud?
Yeah.
Alright, just keep talking to me, okay?
Calm down. Whoa, come on, calm down.
Breaking news this morning, a manhunt is underway in Alpharetta for a number of armed burglars. Police tell us that they stole guns from a pawn shop overnight. Let's go back to our Joe Hinkie live in Alpharetta, and we're getting some developing information, possibly of people who are in custody out there, Joe.
Well, Blaine, that is correct. In the last half hour, another man was arrested by Forsyth County deputies. A total of 4 suspects are now in custody, but police are still looking for 2 male suspects and 1 female suspect in the area. Now, here is some video we'll show you of where this all began this morning. Around 5:25 and coming at Forsyth County Pond, a spokesman at the sheriff's office in Forsyth County tells us the suspects backed up a pickup truck into the front end of that pawn shop. They then went inside and started loading up firearms. That's when a pawn shop employee in the back woke up and came out. 1 single shot was fired. No one was injured, but then the suspects took off. A 911 call was placed. Police in the area were looking out for a pickup truck that left that pawn shop, and then it came to a rest here in the city of Alpharetta. But everyone in the area right now during this manhunt is being asked to stay inside.
If anybody suspicious comes to your door, knocks on your door, or something doesn't seem right, please call 911 immediately. We want to get these folks off the street as soon as possible.
And the people, they are still looking for those 3 remaining suspects, 2 men and 1 woman. They are considered armed and dangerous. I'm told some firearms have been recovered, but it's unknown if they still have some of the stolen firearms on them. In the search area here, Morris Road and Deerfield Parkway is right behind me. Anyone in the immediate area is being asked to stay inside here in Alpharetta. I'm told about 75 different police officers from 3 different law enforcement agencies are involved right now. So Blaine, still a very active scene here in Alpharetta this morning.
All right, Joe Hinkie continuing our breaking news coverage for us this morning. Joe,
Police continue their search tonight for a man a local nurse says was peering into her bedroom door while she was sleeping Wednesday morning. I'm Candace Burns.
And I'm Bill Fitzgerald. And now tonight, a group of roommates tells CBS 6 a man fitting his description broke into their home recently. Our Shelby Brown is live with their stories tonight. Shelby?
Well, Candace and Bill, the story about the nurse really shook up those other neighbors over on Floyd Avenue. They want to know if it is the same man that came into their home, and they want police to catch him ASAP.
So this is like a brand new deadbolt. We didn't even have a deadbolt before. And then we have like a whole new doorknob.
Roommates in this Floyd Avenue apartment, uncomfortable with showing their faces on camera, are hoping those extra security measures will be enough to keep an intruder away.
He like stopped at my room and like opened my bedroom door, and I was sleeping. And that's what was creepy. So when I read the other woman's or the article, and that happened to the other woman, how he like opened her bedroom door, it was just like super creepy. And that's when I was like, it has to be the same person. Like, who does that? And then when I walked out of my room, he ran towards the back door, and I looked through the blinds, and he like didn't even run away. He was like standing here, kind of like crouched down, like looking up at me. So I like saw him, and I like yelled at him, and I was like, who are you? Like, get out of here. And then he went away.
On a second occasion, weeks later, the man walked into their apartment while another roommate was having a holiday party. She says they called police.
And they filed a report that time, and they sent a car by to look around the house and like see. And neither time, like, he never took anything from what we've noticed. He was just in our house.
Floyd Avenue neighbor Chris Giannisi, who recently moved in, is startled by the news.
I've been lucky enough to never experience that, but I think that would definitely be pretty traumatic for me. So yeah, thinking about taking some extra measures definitely wouldn't hurt.
Richmond police say this time of year criminals get bold, tempted by valuables. They advise folks to keep doors and windows closed and locked, store valuables out of sight, and they say don't dispose of boxes that display large ticket items like TVs or other electronics. They also suggest for you to break down boxes like these and find the closest recycling center for disposal. And, of course, the moment you see any suspicious activity, you're urged to call 911. We should mention that Richmond police have not confirmed whether or not these break-ins are related. We will continue to follow this story and bring you the very latest. They also want us to tell you if you have had a similar situation, contact Detective Greg Sullivan. That number is 646-1950.
There's a search for robbers. Police say targeted a Waffle House in Coweta County last night. A waitress grabbed her gun, and some residents say she did the right thing. Channel 2's Matt Johnson is live in Noonan for us. And Matt, of course, some others say that she should have never opened fire.
Well, she fired a shot right into the air, and some say that that bullet could have landed anywhere, like at this nearby gas station. But the waitress wanted to send a message, and this is the third Coweta County Waffle House we've reported on this year.
They're getting more bold.
Jamaica Render has heard about robberies at Coweta County Waffle Houses, but she didn't expect the latest one to happen so close to home.
It kind of makes me think twice about stopping here to get gas and this area in general.
Coweta County authorities say 3 robbers targeted this Waffle House on Highway 29 South in Noonan Thursday morning. The sheriff's office also says those robbers heard gunfire from a waitress who shot 1 round in the air as they ran to their cars.
That bullet could have went anywhere, hit anyone, but I definitely think that she had the right to defend herself.
A waitress told deputies that the robbers handed her a note that read they would shoot everyone if she didn't give them money. Then a different waitress said she ran to her car to get her gun and fired once as the suspects took took off at around 2:30 in the morning.
If a citizen can, help prevent something from escalating by exercising their constitutional rights, I'm all for it.
In October, we told you about a suspected serial armed robber targeting Coweta, Fayette, and Clayton counties. Authorities haven't said whether this latest robbery is connected. Ben McCoy says criminals shouldn't only be afraid of law enforcement.
The police are always busy with various things, and sometimes you don't have time to wait for them to get there.
Now, Waffle House has a no weapons policy. The police report I obtained made no mention of the waitress facing any charges. I met up with her tonight, but she says she's been told to make no comment. Live in Coweta County, Matt Johnson, Channel 2 Action News.